Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend, a safe Halloween. It was absolutely so adorable seeing these little kiddos walking around in their little costumes. My family personally did not celebrate Halloween. I feel my kids are a bit too big for it now, so you guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. Also, as per usual, YouTube channel of Mel Thompson and Gabby Petito, NOMADIC STATIK. Please go and subscribe to their channels. Let's get these two beautiful women to 1 million on their YouTube. I ask you, I beg of you, let's just do that in honor of them. Also, if you'd like to donate to the Gabby Petito Foundation, it will also still be listed down in the description box. If there's anybody's clips that I do use that I've credit, I'll also list their channels down in the description box. And a huge thank you to LLAMA for all that she does. She's the one that always catches Katie Joy's lives, puts up clips, so keeping us in the loop. She did open a buy me a coffee kind of where you can support her on her Twitter, and you guys, she does a lot of hard work. It's just no easy task. Trust me, I have learned that. So if you'd like to support her on her Twitter and all the hard work that she does, I'll actually leave that link in the description box as well. And LLAMA, thank you so much for all the work that you do. So you guys, let's get into this. So I am going to start off with Katie Joy doubling down on the accusations, the false accusations that she made against Keemstar. Now, bear in mind, I know Keemstar is no angel. Keemstar is not the perfect person. I am not coming to Keemstar's defense. Keemstar is an arsehole at times. I get that. But you got to give credit where credit is due. You can't go around doubling down on false accusations. Definitely not. Not going to happen on this channel, okay? So before we get into the Keemstar situation, there's been this childishness that's been going on between Katie Joy and Amy Duggar King, as KJ calls her, Amy Duggar King. But according to her Instagram, it's Amy Rachelle King, okay? So it came about, long story short, Barbie accused Katie Joy of stealing her content, and she called it plagiarism.
You guys, did you see Amy Duggar King's story? I was deceased. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, this is so funny. This is so funny. Hi. I was like, how did she do this?
Let me tell you how she did this, okay? And this is just my theory. This is what I'm thinking in my head. This whole little video that Amy Duggar King felt like she had to do because this specific person, Backwards Barbie, decided to come after. Absolutely wrong. Wrong of Backwards Barbie to have done that. But never before has Amy come for anybody else the way you're gonna see she comes and mocks Backwards Barbie.
Here's my impression of someone who hates me simply because of who I'm related to. Ready? All right. Oh, scrolling through your stories and I see you had Chick-fil-A again. What, you can't afford anything else? Why are you dipping it in that Polynesian sauce? I knew I didn't like you. I knew it. And what? You're just trying to cut your bangs to stay irrelevant? People are going to start paying attention to you? Well, guess what? They're not. Oh, and you only have one child? You're posting about him all the time. Why in the world would anyone care about your child unless you had 17 more? Have a couple more, and then maybe I'd pay attention to you. Maybe. And, oh, I see you're a business owner. I see you're trying to make a name for yourself. Well, heaven forbid. Nobody wants to support you at all. All you are is a Duggar cousin riding the family's coattails.
Amy, I hope you feel better after doing that, because honestly speaking, in my opinion, you look like an arsehole. Because first of all, you didn't even get the accent right. Secondly, childish as hell. Thirdly, why are you singling out this woman? Not coming to her defense, but just goes to show, in my opinion, how classless you are. And the last time I lost respect for you was when, after Josh's hearing how you were so devastated on all this horrendous information you heard about Josh Duggar and what he did, and you so want the best for your family and for Anna. All that is bullshit, because remember when you called your friend that you taking up for right now, that you trying to bring somebody else down, trying to make an asshole of somebody else so you can uplift your friend. Wow. Remember this clip where they had a good laugh after hearing the most heinous things that her cousin that she hates, that's deplorable for what he's done. And what were they doing on the phone? Having a good laugh.
Sit through testimony of seasoned Homeland Security investigators and talk about what they were looking at when they found what they found on his computer. And man, I was like disassociating. I don't know if you can do that. I was trying to like very much disassociated from what he looked at, but it was bad, you guys. Like, it was bad. I've never listened to testimony so disturbing. Amy Duggar King. Oh, hold on a second. Hello? No, I'm actually live. Hi. No, what's here? Hold on. I'll just, you guys, 1 second. Okay. What is?
It really amazes me how nasty people are to her simply because she's related to the Duggars. And I was like, why are you so mad at her for literally being related to the Duggars? You know what I find interesting? So the person that she was impersonating, she's like a YouTuber, and she's so, she hates me. So this creator, by the way, who I don't know, I think she used to message me and tried to get my attention, and I maybe ignored her or something. I guess she was like doing a live stream, like accusing me of hacking her, which, by the way, I've never hacked her. I don't hack people. That's weird.
Plagiarism. And did you hear Katie's husband in the background mocking backwards Barbie, mocking her accents? Now I want you guys to keep that man-child's voice in mind. Just keep it in mind.
She's accusing me of plagiarizing her. So I didn't watch, but my husband said that, like, you know how when you're watching a video, like other channels pop up and they ask you, like another channel will pop up. So like her channel popped up for him.
Katie, you've been doing YouTube how long? You've learned the algorithm. You've learned how to report true crime with still remaining monetized. But you can't get the word recommendation. A video of Backwards Bobby was recommended to your husband. So your husband decided to actually watch this content about you and report back to you. So in my opinion, I think he does that more often than we think. But okay, that's cool.
And he said he was watching her, and she was accusing me of plagiarizing her because I took an idea of hers, which is hilarious.
You know what is hilarious, Katie Joy? The most hilarious thing is that you do take people's content, or you borrow, let's make you feel a bit better. You borrow people's content. Example, if you guys can remember when Katie Joy was on a live with Preacher Boy, okay, and she was like so into Preacher Boy, and she was like, oh yes, I've even used your content. Not one time did Katie Joy ever credit him. And we all know she goes ape shit when people use her content and does not credit her. We can go on for days about naming the people that she's done that to, but this is not the time. And also, this is what stood out to me, because I saw this on Twitter a while back. And she actually put this screenshot on, where this person was talking about during the Gabby Petito, way back in the beginning of the case. Why did Katie Joy take this information and use it as her own? Katie Joy, in my opinion, does this a hell of a lot. Also, you guys, about a week ago, this screenshot was shared with Katie Joy, okay? And she took this screenshot that she found. She didn't say who gave it. According to her video, which I'm going to play a clip.
Some people actually thought it was like really tacky because I was digging in their past, which, by the way, I actually didn't come to this information and dig. Someone literally sent me an email and told me. So it's like, you don't really have to dig when people are offering you this information. I just verified it. And they were trying to create drama with Amy by insinuating that I was publishing defamatory information about her family that would actually hurt her, to which is hogwash, haha, like Stephen Bertolino. So earlier today, there was a screenshot that was released by the Hollywood Gossip, and I think it was put on Pickles, her page on Facebook. Now, Pickles is an interesting person. I don't have anything specifically against Pickles. I don't think Pickles really likes me. She has been around the block in the Duggar's snark world for a very long time, and I'm just here for the world. So Pickles published this, and this is what was said. So someone reached out to Amy and they said, Katie Joy says your grandpa spent time back in jail back in the early 80s. How do you feel about her digging into your past?
Look how messy Katie Joy is. Nobody said that this even evolves to trying to cause problems between Amy Duggar King and Katie Joy. I don't think that's ever going to happen, or not right now, because they both need each other, in my opinion. But she read this as, Katie Joy says your grandpa spent time in jail back in the early 80s. How do you feel about her digging into your past? That's how she read it. Not how do you feel about her digging into his past. She says, how do you feel about her digging into your past?
So someone reached out to Amy and they said, Katie Joy says your grandpa spent time back in jail back in the early 80s. How do you feel about her digging into your past?
Really? Really, Katie? That is either you just maybe not seeing right, or that's manipulative as ever. To change the whole narrative of things because you feel people are trying to cause drama between you and Amy Duggar King. Amy Duggar King, in my personal opinion, it's either her good heart is leading her right down the wrong path, or she's just too scared of actually telling Katie Joy to, you know what, we need to part ways. Just my opinion. Katie Joy is so butthurt about this whole situation because either Amy didn't tell her or didn't feel there was a need to tell her, because this was posted, what did you say, the Hollywood Gossip or something like that? And then she threw Pickles under the bus again. This poor Pickles, I feel so bad for because she always seems to be thrown under the bus. But isn't Pickles the same one that was so far up her backside when she was on Kay Baxter? But you know, it's neither here nor there. So somebody's just hell-bent on just trying to stay relevant at this point. During all this, what she was going through, she started this whole thing with Keemstar. Point blank period. She started it. So her kind friend, Amy Duggar, she posted, people may not like you, but that's cool because your heart doesn't beat for their liking. You can't live to please everyone. You're not a puppet. Without a crystal ball says, I needed this today. I love you, Famey. This is when she's so disrespectful. She says, Redneck Barbie is so jealous of your success. Really, Katie? Really? I'm not even going to go there. Then this is what shook me. Jill Dillard says, bah ha ha, hashtag nailed it. Wow. And then she says to Jill Dillard with a laughing emoji. So I'm not even going to go anywhere with that. I'm not going to go. You can make up your own mind, but I'm going to get into that later. This woman decides to double down on all the accusations she made against Keemstar and plus more.
Keemstar's fans are not my fans because I don't deal with rape apologetic people that tell people to kill each other. Or Keemstar was arrested for arson and he owes the government $264,000. And he's also told someone to go kill himself, and then he did kill himself, and he's accused people that have been raped of being not raped, and he loves to defend rapists. So I don't give two shits what Keemstar says about me. It's, if he paid it, then it's literally still on the county website. So I don't know about that. It's almost November, and I pulled that off their county website this month, yesterday. But Keemstar doesn't need to dig into people's pasts, pull up people's records to use it as a weapon against someone and then expect people not to respond. If you don't have your shit cleaned up, tidied up, if you don't pay your fucking taxes for 5 years, you have been arrested for arson, you are a rape apologist, you are abusive to women on your Twitter constantly, I don't give a shit what you think of me. Please come at me. I don't give a shit. Nobody cares. Why does he give a shit what I say about him? I have 57,000 people on my Instagram and like 185,000 on my YouTube. He has 6 million. He shouldn't give two shits what I have to say. But he does give a shit what I have to say because I'm a female and I'm an easy fucking target and everyone fucking hates me in that side of YouTube. So they can all like rally up and be like, oh, Katie's so terrible. I get it. Nobody fucking likes me. Cool.
First of all, you guys, once again, I'm not coming and saying that Keemstar is an angel. Absolutely not. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And before we get into this, remember I told you to bear in mind or keep in mind the man-child that was mocking backwards Barbie in the background there. The man-child that's her husband. Where is he now? How come he's not having his fat lot to say in the background about Keemstar? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Was she really going to say he's lying? He showed receipts of his lien being paid. So it's clear to us right now. It's clear. She doesn't do her research very well. She's doubling down on saying he's lying, he didn't pay his taxes. Where she goes back to the state website, it shows it's like, are you kidding me? Is this even, are we in a fucking twilight zone, yeah? In regard to digging into people's past and not using it, and using it against them, can I remind you of something, Katie Joy? Remember Tati Westbrook? Remember James Westbrook? Remember LB? You dug up all their shit and you used it against them. But why is your memory so short-lived? Hold up, Katie, hold up. You went there. You were the one that thought your snarkiness is going to pay off. Remember this tweet that started everything that you have now deleted? A coward move to delete it because in your mind, playing victim is the best thing for you. Now, just stop right there. You need to stop. You call this man a rape apologist. Okay, fine. That's your opinion. Then you said that he went and he told somebody to kill themselves. Let me read something to you, Katie Joy, that you said this man told this guy to kill himself and he killed himself. But let me show you something. Guys, I got this from EKCPEOPLESUCK. It's going to give you the whole rundown. Go and watch her channel. And it's going to give you the whole rundown about this whole situation and how she reports on it time and time again. This is from that guy's mom. And it says, hello Keemstar, this is Erica's mother responding to you to address the recent threats and accusations you've received in relation to his death. I wish to inform Etika's fans, friends, and viewers that Keemstar is not responsible for Etika's passing and should not be held accountable for my son's actions. Etika loved Keemstar's show and wanted to make his appearance on the program both memorable and exciting. My son's goal was to make this segment as dramatic and entertaining as possible, not to use it as a vehicle of hatred towards the show's host and creator. Spread love and goodwill instead of passing judgments. What's truly needed is much better platform supporting mental health awareness throughout the world. Please build your online community with kindness instead of recklessly breaking each other down. In God we trust you will take these blessings we send out to you. Why did Katie Joy not research all this? Keemstar had it on his Twitter. Okay. And then there was also another one. This is a text from Etika's real mother. Please, I beg you all, as Etika's ex-girlfriend, please stop this hate towards Keem. Desmond loved Keemstar and supports him for years. He absolutely did not blame him for what he did to himself. Etika blames himself and only himself. But she will carry on this hate train. She will carry on the false story. Same thing what she's doing with Lindsay Chrisley. Refuses to rectify that story that Lindsay was part and parcel of working with the IRS to take her dad down. Okay. Now, let me play this clip for you, which was done in 2019.
I'm just not going to coddle PewDiePie. I don't like him. I don't like Keem. I don't like any of these white nationalists that hide behind the guise of I'm just a guy being a guy.
This woman went and called these two men white nationalists. But off the back, you calling these two men white nationalists under the guise of men being men or guys being guys? This woman takes it way too far. Way too far. Once again, all these bad things, Keemstar's an arsonist, which I'm going to show you his response. But there is one other response I'm not going to put on here because I don't feel it's appropriate. But you can dish it, but you can't take it. But you will double down on your lies. And that man-child that's all about going after woman, you're not coming to your wife's defense with a man. Why? I don't know. Well, you guys, here's Keemstar's response.
Dear Katie Joy, it's recently come to my attention that you did a live stream yesterday saying that I don't pay my taxes and that I'm an arsonist. All right. I'm just burning down buildings. All right. In both scenarios, you again are leaving out key information. As far as the taxes go, I already proved it yesterday in a Twitter video. It's been paid, but you conveniently left that out. That's like me saying, without a crystal ball owes taxes. She owes taxes. She owes the IRS money. Now, it could have been paid, but I'm not going to tell you that she paid it. I'm just going to say that she owed it. Like, you're doing that to manipulate people. The other thing you're doing to manipulate people is telling everyone, oh, he's been arrested for arson. He's arrested for arson. He was charged with arson. Okay, all right. Tell the full story, all right? I was drunk at a fishing derby. Me and my friends were throwing firecrackers in the bathroom, fucking wasted, and they charged us with some fucking arson. By the way, which is completely wiped off my record. It's not on my record anymore. It's not my record at all. All you could find is some old article when it happened. But instead of just saying Keemstar blew off fireworks in a park building. By the way, I did community service. Dude, I mowed the shit out of that park. I used the weed whacker and shit. That park never looked as good as it did when I was landscaping it for community service. I just want to put that out there. But why, Katie, are you leaving out the fact that it's fireworks in a park fucking bathroom? By the way, the park bathroom wasn't made out of wood. It was made out of fucking bricks. Nothing got burnt down. The cops were just pissed off that we were disrespecting their park bathroom. And they hit me with like the biggest thing they could give me, which was arson. And by the way, it wasn't like felony arson. It was a misdemeanor. And it's not even on my fucking record. It doesn't exist. All right. It was wiped off my record. The judge said, okay, he did the community service, gone. It's not on my record. Go fuck yourself, Katie Joy. Quit lying to people. Quit telling half truths. And stop drinking, you fucking drunk. Okay, you could drink, but just don't drive because you got that DWI, remember?
You know what? At the end of the day, you guys, she asked for it. She basically invited Keem to come after her. And even if you don't know Keemstar, like I've just heard about Keemstar, and he will come at you with whatever. And the fact that Katie Joy is this polarizing person, don't make it about, oh, because I'm a woman, because I'm an easy target. That's bullshit, Katie Joy. Bullshit. Because you have pulled the same thing with smaller creators. Let's be clear about that, okay? So if you want to come play victim, and I called this from the beginning, she used this to play victim. You know victim, Katie Joy. You absolutely not a victim in this situation. You started it, you have gone radio silent, and it's like, where are you? Where are you, Katie Joy? You come on your Instagram live and you guys, you know, this clip I'm going to leave at the end of this video. I actually did not fall through with what I was supposed to do because this video would have been like a 2-hour video. So the next story I'm going to cover separately. I'm talking about a last Instagram live that she did about the Duggars, the insinuation she's made, the allegations she's made. It's just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. In regard to Amy Duggar King, like her best friend Katie Joy calls her, maybe you should sit back and really think about what you're doing. Because my theory right now, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, everybody knows that Lindsay doesn't stand up for you. So maybe she feels bad for and thought, oh, okay, I'm your friend. Let me stand up for you. Let me take up for you. You got to think, Amy, how much you have to lose. Because in my opinion, this woman won't think twice. By the time we go to court, if things go to court, if this one gets sued, that one gets sued, she won't even think twice about throwing you under the bus or giving anybody up as a source. Because look, being there, done that, she gave a source up, okay? So if you feel you being this fantastic friend, you taking up for your friend, why would you need to pull somebody else down to lift your friend up? Doesn't make sense to me. The best way you can be a friend is to be a friend and call her out on the bullshit that she's doing. Because through what you actually enabling her to do and what you engaging with her to do is be childish. Even that man-child husband of hers can't even stand up to another man, but he'll go all out and mock another woman. All just my opinion, you guys. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm dying to know what you guys think. This whole thing about Amy going after Backwards Barbie. Once again, I'm not saying what Backwards Barbie did was right. If she did go against Amy Duggar King in that way. But why did she single her out? Because did they sit back and have a chat on about, oh, how she came after me? Okay, she came after Katie Joy too, and she accused Katie Joy of certain things. So, you know what? Let me go on my Instagram and do this whole childish thing. That's fucked up. Period. Point blank, end of story. So, especially when you're a businesswoman, especially when you're a grown woman, so take it for what it is. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I promise you, I will be back with another video by probably tomorrow. Yes, by tomorrow. Because it seems as though Katie has put herself in a little bit of hot water. That's it. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to check the description box down below for all the links that you'd like to go and see and subscribe to and all that good stuff. And thank you so much to Miss Crystal for being a member. You guys, I do have memberships only if you want to join. Only if you want to join. Not obligated to do it. It's just there if you want to. And please have a safe and wonderful rest of your week. Please be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Warning, you guys, the next few clips are KJ and all F-bombs. Trigger warning.
If Lawson Bates is dating someone or if the Bates are doing something, I don't fucking care right now. I honestly don't give a fucking shit about it. They're still actively recruiting for a fucking cult, and I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care to promote them. I don't fucking care to like idolize them. I don't fucking care to like them. I don't fucking care. Idolizing these fucking people is not cute. If you want to go into my DMs and ask me what I fucking think about Lawson Bates getting engaged, I want to say, fuck you. Why are you looking up to a family that promotes fucking corporal punishment? Why are you glamorizing these fucking assholes who are using their platforms to recruit people? My son's fucking asleep and he can't hear me. Luca, do you want to fight? Do you want to go live with me and fight? I'll fight you. You know what, Luca? Fuck off. Don't follow me. Fuck off, Lizzie. I hope you fuck off, Lizzie. You don't have your shit cleaned up, tidied up. If you don't pay your fucking taxes for 5 years, you have been arrested for arson.